What's up everyone, how you all doing? BlueNerd here and welcome back my friends to another Minecraft house tutorial. Today we're going to be building this little Italian style house, and this is a really simple little house guys. It's really easy to build, but I absolutely love the style of this one, and if you guys enjoy this one we will go ahead and develop this into a small kind of Italian sort of town, maybe village, and build up a bunch of houses as well. So be sure to let me know what you think of that in the comments. But with that being said, let's go ahead and build this one. Okay guys, the layout is pretty simple for this one. As you can see, we got the red blocks, which are 1 block, the green ones are 2, yellow is 3, blue is 5, and the pink is 6. Now I'm going to go ahead and put all of the items you're going to need on the screen now, so be sure to pause the video so that you can take a note of everything. And with that being said, let's get building. Okay guys, grab your cut sandstone and we're going to start from the front left hand corner, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Behind this 1, 2, 3, 4. To the right and back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the left and up 1, 2. To the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming down 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and to the left 1, 2. Then we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. To the right by 1, and then to the right and down 1, and place 1 just here. Now this is the main foundation, so what we're going to do on the front, we're going to put a block on each of the corners like this, and at the very back we're going to do the same thing like so, and we're going to raise these ones until they are 6 blocks high in total. So we've got 2 there at the moment because we have the one underneath. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we're going to do it all the way around. Okay, now over on the left hand side here, we're going to place 1 on here, 1 on here, and over the other side here, 1 on this side and 1 here, okay, on the bits that stick out. And these ones we're going to make 5 blocks high. So we've got 2 already, 3, 4, 5, and we're just going to do that for the others as well. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get the sandstone. And on the very front here, we're just going to fill a wall across here, and we're going to raise that all the way to the top here. Round the side here, we're going to do the same for these 4 blocks here, and then raise them all the way to the top. In this gap here, we're going to just raise them until they're the same height as the tops of these pillars here, so they will be 1 block lower. The one on the corner here will be all the way up to the top at 6, and then we're just going to run this block here all the way across and join it to here. On the back of the build, we're just going to put in a full wall of 6 blocks across here, and we're just going to fill that all the way up. On this side here, we're going to place 4 blocks across here, and again we're going to just fill that up until it reaches the same height as the pillar on the corner. This gap here, we're going to bring this up until it's the same height as this pillar. These 3 in here, we're going to bring them up until they are the same height as the pillars here. This one to the same height as this pillar. Then this corner up until we get to the pillar at the top here, and then we're going to just join these across and meet them to this side like so. Okay, right, now that is the base of all of our walls in place now. So first of all, let's get our doorway and stairway in place. So from the left hand side here, we're going to leave a 1, 2 block gap, and I'm also going to go 2 blocks high, and on the third one up, break these 2, and then the 2 above it, and also the 2 above that as well. Now, leave a 1 block gap to the right in line with the bottom here, and break these 2 here. Now, we're going to go ahead and put in 2 spruce planks here, break these 2 and put in 2 spruce planks there. Then we're going to put 2 stairs and 2 stairs. Then get your cut sandstone, place 2 at the back like this, and then 1 at the side. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, we're going to go ahead round to this side here. We're going to break in a window here as well. Now, because I've got this little bit of raised ground here, the window is going to sit about here. Okay, so we're only 1 block up. Round the back, it's entirely up to you if you want to put windows here. I'm going to put 1 here, which is 2 blocks from this side and 1 block from the ground. Although officially from the inside, it will be 2 blocks up, because as you can see, there is a block just underneath. Over on the right hand side here, we're going to leave a 2 block gap again and do another 2 window. And as you can see, there's a 2 block gap in the center. round at this side here, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually go up from the bottom here. So we've got the bottom layer, the second layer. We're going to break these three here, and we're going to actually break them all the way up here because we're going to actually have a little balcony here. Okay, so I do apologize for that. And then what we'll do is we'll actually break these ones here as well, and we're going to go ahead and put in the spruce planks in that gap there. We'll put in a spruce stair upside down there, and then upside down ones across to join them like so. Now with the spruce planks, we're going to go onto the inside here, and this is going to be the floor level. So we're going to just go ahead with the spruce planks and just fill in our floor. Okay, once you're done, go ahead and get yourself some glass panes. I'm going to be using the clear glass panes, but they have a slight different texture in my pack. And if you want to use this pack, guys, there's a link for the download in the description, so be sure to check that out. Now we're going to go ahead and put in some more windows around the back. So let's go ahead and put 2 in here, 2 in here, and then on this side here, we're going to put 2 in just there. Okay, go ahead and grab the sandstone stairs, and you want to place 2 of them upside down in that gap there. And you can also put 1 above your windows if you want to, just to add that little extra bit of detail. Okay, now let's grab our spruce door, and we're going to go ahead and place 2 of them from the inside like this. On this wall at the side here, we're going to grab our sandstone, and in the corner here, we're going to just add a pillar to that corner, a pillar to that corner, then 1 next to it and 1 next to it. And then if we come to the outside here, we'll put an upside down stair just there, and then a spruce door from the inside. And that gives us a little landing outside here. Then we're just going to put some spruce fence right across the front here. Okay, that is looking pretty good, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and get in the roof with our brick slabs. So we're going to start by placing 1 on the top half of this block here, and then overlap by 1, and then we're going to run this all the way down the side, and then overlap 1 at the back. On the little roof at the side here, let's do the same. On the top half there, 1 sticking out, 1 there, 1 sticking out. Then we're going to place 1 next to it, and then 1 on top of that at the back and 1 in front. Run them across the side here, and then 1 on the 2 corners here. Then we're going to go 1 there, 1 there, 1 here, 1 here, and then just behind in the center, we're going to replace that block with a sandstone block so that it looks like it's not these bricks at the back here. Okay, now onto the back here, we're going to place 1 here, and then 1 on top, 1 to the side, 1 on top, 1 to the side, and 1 on top. Now once we're above the window here, we've got a 2 block gap in the center. So what we're going to do is go 1 here, 1 up, and then 1 exactly the same pattern, and then we're going to bring it down. So across, down, across, down, across, down, and then 1 just at the side there to even it out with the opposite side. Let's do exactly the same at the front here. So we're going to step it up half a slab at a time. Then once we go 1 block past the window, we're going to repeat the second one to there. And then we're just going to start bringing it downwards all the way to the corner. Now behind these gaps here, where we have the air gaps in between the stairs here, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 of our sandstone. And the same at the back like this. Okay. Then we're just going to run our slabs all the way down this side and connect it to there. 1 there, connecting that to the side. Over this side here, we're going to run them all the way down until we get to this side. Then here, place 3 sticking out from this side, 3 sticking out here, making sure it's on the top half of this block. Then we're going to bring it out from this one and out on top of this one with 1 underneath them. Then we're going to go up to this block here, bring that one out and that one out by 2 blocks so that it is level. Place 1 underneath. And I do apologise that tree is slightly in the way there, guys. Then we're going to place 2 on the top half here, and then 1, 2, 3 just on top of that. That way we get a nice little peak at the centre there. And if you wanted to, you could go ahead and place some in here like this. Perfect. Now we're going to run a row of the brick slabs all the way down to the back here. We're going to put a double slab here, here, here and here. And then we're going to put one on the inside. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to just put the slab on the inside, bringing it all the way across to the opposite side. But again, make sure you put the double slabs in the same places at the back as well. And then we're just going to run this from one side to the next, each slab, just joining it up with the one at the back. Okay, let's start by adding in a few extra little details. So first of all, we're going to add a couple of trapdoors at the side of this window here for a little shutter. We're going to do the same on the side of this window, like this, and we'll open them up. At the back, we're going to do the same like this. And then the same on this one. For here, I've made them open on two different sides of the house, as you can see. And I think that is looking pretty good. Now, on the front of the house here, we're going to put a fence on here and here. This is the spruce fence. And then we're going to place 1, 2, and 3 on top. 1, 2, and 3. Now, we're going to put a oak trapdoor on top like this. Then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, and 4 across like that. And then we're just going to place one against that one and one against that one. Now, as you can see, guys, these ones are actually lower. They're on the top half of the block below. And I've done that so that we can put some acacia leaves on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to place an acacia leaf here. Then crouch and place one here. One against the back there, one over there. And I think we'll put a drape of 2 over here. Where this one is, we're going to bring it down like that by 1 and break that top one. And then place 1, I think, about there. Just to create a nice little overhang over the front door there. I just think it looks really nice. Okay. That's looking pretty good. And I think we can go ahead and put in a little chimney as well. So where we have this little window on the right hand side, we're going to go up. We're going to go back by 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go over to this one. So 3 back and then 2 to the right. That one there. There should be a sandstone underneath it. We're going to go 1 and 2. On top we put the campfire. Surround it with some trapdoors and then close them. And do that on all 4 sides. And then we're just going to put a brick wall in the center like that. To create a nice little chimney at the back there. I think that looks really cool. Okay guys, now the last thing we need to do is just decorate this a little bit. So let's go ahead and come over to the front here. We're going to place where the cut sandstone on the corner of the stairs. We're going to place 1 diagonally over. Diagonally over again and then 2 next to it to make a line of 3. 1 diagonally. Diagonally 1 here. 1, 2, 3. 1 here. 1 diagonally just there to make this little flower pot in the side here. And then in here, you just want to go ahead and just, you know, just make a little pot of flowers however you please. Maybe put some of your acacia leaves up the wall like this to make it look like they're sort of making a bit of a vine. Something maybe like that, even a couple out of the flower pot, it doesn't matter. And then put some of your rose bushes in here. Maybe a couple like this. Maybe a couple of ferns. Something like that. And then just a few flowers in there as well to add a little bit of colour. Something like that. And I think that looks really good. Now again guys, here you don't have to place it down on the ground here. You could actually make it higher with a full block. You could raise it up if you wanted. Now these houses work really well when you kind of blend them slightly into a hill. And then the flower pot, you can kind of just raise it up onto the hill with the slabs. So you sort of slope up as you go around. And it gives it a really cool look. Now we're going to do a similar thing on this side here as well. So we're going to put 1 diagonally there. Let's break these bits of grass here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Diagonally down. Break that one. 1, 2, and 3. Then let's go ahead and place 1 here. And then 1 just under that corner there. And again, we're going to do something very, very similar here. Let's go ahead and just put a grass block in there. Let's go ahead into the corner here. We'll bring some vines sort of up that way. Maybe a couple kind of like that into the corner. Let's put ourselves a fern, a rose bush, maybe another rose bush there. Let's put some of these down over here, and then maybe a few white ones. We don't need to cover every spot. A little bit of grass in there adds a nice bit of detail too. And I think that is pretty good. Now, we're just going to come over to the back here, and we're going to go ahead and put a little lantern underneath that little ledge there. I think that looks really nice. Round the back here, I think we're just going to leave it as it is. The same in here. If you wanted to, you could put a lantern, or you'd have to put two, to be honest. You'd probably be better off putting a slab under the window like so, and then a lantern on top maybe. And at the back here, you could also go ahead and put a slab underneath these windows. You could put a flower pot on there with a flower in it or something like that to add a bit of decoration. It's entirely up to you guys. And I think that's looking really cool. Now, one thing you might want to do on the inside, if we open up the doors here. Now, it's a little bit dark in here, so let me just carry a torch, because I know sometimes the lighting can be a little bit dark. What we're going to do in here, because I don't like the brick ceiling on the inside, so what we're going to do is on the top half of this full block here, we're going to actually put slabs all the way across. Then we're going to go up, and we're going to put slabs all the way across here, join up to this side. We're going to put slabs across the next one, and then across this one here as well. Then we're going to repeat what we've done on the other side, so we're just going to bring it down on these two here. Just like this, bringing it all the way over, and then connecting it up to this side here, just like that. And that creates a much nicer looking ceiling, and then we can just bung a couple of lanterns one block away from the corner like this, and I think that creates a really nice little room here. And we've got a little doorway here that leads out onto our little balcony, and I think this looks really cool. On the front porch here, why not go ahead and put a lantern just there as well to add a little bit of lighting on the outside. But overall, guys, I think this is a really cool little build. I absolutely love the way this one looks. And if you guys are interested and you would like to see us build up a village, kind of like what we've done with the docks and the Nordic village, which I will be getting back to the Nordic village very soon, and the docks, I've got a ton of plans. I'm just trying to change the content up a little bit because getting a little bit sort of unmotivated, but a little bit sort of bored of building the same style. So I want to mix up the style a little bit, try a couple of new things. That's why I've been doing a few new things on the channel and trying to do some builds like this as well, because it's a new build style and something that I think you guys might enjoy. Anyway guys, with that being said, that is just about it for this tutorial. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Just don't forget to hit that bell so you guys get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is BlueNerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.